getting outside of the plastics, which that was the most educational 10 minutes of my life. What would be so heart disease is the number one cause of death. And we've had all these medical advancements, all this prior treatment, but obesity is on the rise. We got obesity above, actually overweight is 70%, obesity is above 40. But that data, I believe, is from 2017 or 18. So it's from before the lockdowns, where I bet we got a lot fatter. Like people just got a lot fatter during the lockdowns. So why do you think that despite all the medical advancements, despite all the knowledge we have, doctors like you, people promoting good health, why do you think that it is still so prevalent?
Is a human habits. So it's very hard to change human habits. We have all this knowledge. We lack discipline. Like look at you. Okay, you made amazing muscle mass by have a discipline. Being committing, you had a purpose. You decided I'm going to exercise. I'm going to make a muscle. I'm committing myself to that. And you made a schedule. You follow the schedule and the routine, and you see a success. Most humans we are we fall into these bad habits, and we have various patterns. We are happy, we are sad, we have peer pressure, we have a cultural pressures, and so many things come together. And whenever we feel the weak, whenever we feel the most stressed out, go back to the food, and that's where the choices should be the right ones. You can be stressful, you can be angry, but instead of taking the bad food choices, too much alcohol, too much trans fat food or fried food and other processed foods there, if you can pick up the right healthier choices, it'll make you feel better and happier, help you manage your stress much easier. I do believe that is the biggest contributor. We can have as much AI we want to have today. You can have AI in every home. You can have the smartest home. But in the end, the human who's going to eat that food, how do you make someone exercise every day? We know sitting is the next smoking. And we have
Mhm.
millions of people dying every year because of just sitting. They don't get up, they
Yeah.
don't walk. And it's the next smoking. It's killing us every day. So far, it is killing us. These chairs are killing us. But
Yeah.
what we should be doing is get them and start walking. How many people walk? How many people achieve 10,000 steps a day as bare minimum? So
Ah,
we have to change
yeah.
our habits. If we truly want to make a difference in our lives, if we want to cut down the heart disease, we have to be persistent and consistent. And if we can do that, we can live longer. We can delay the onset of diseases. We can delay the onset of any cancers. We can literally live longest, the happiest, healthiest, the longest of your life.
And take down societal burden. Now you're in Canada, so you have a national healthcare system. We have a healthcare system that it's quasi-national, right? Like, because what happens is people who use medical care the most, those are the ones with the most comorbidities, which is obesity, et cetera. When you look at Canada, you have a shared healthcare cost. So who's driving that healthcare cost up? Well, obese people who are unhealthy. So if society got just 10% healthier, think of the savings that would have for the entire economy, for the country, whether it's Canada, Australia, the United States. We all have at least a quasi shared payer system. We just do it through private companies who get rich off of us, right? You guys just make your government rich, which just we cut out the middleman, right? So I really believe that looking at that, if we could just get 10% better, 10% better, maybe go on an evening walk, we would be in such a better spot as society and make better health food choices. Now, I want to talk about ultra processed, highly palatable foods.